2014 Philippine 5 Piso coin is part of the new generation coinage that was released under the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP as part of its ongoing efforts to modernize the country's coin system. It holds not only a monetary function but also carries historical, cultural, and national symbolism that reflects the Philippines' rich past and evolving identity. 5 Piso coin of this year still belonged to the new BSP coin series, which had been in circulation since 1995. This series was designed to replace older coins and to feature modern anti-counterfeiting elements while continuing to highlight the country's heroes and heritage. On the obverse side, the 20145 Piso coin features the portrait of Emilio Aguinaldo, 1869–1960, for the country's first president and a revolutionary leader who played a central role in the Philippine fight for independence from Spanish rule. His appearance on the coin underscores his importance in national history. Aguinaldo is best remembered for declaring Philippine independence on June 12, 1898, in Kawit, Cavite, a historic event that continues to be celebrated as Independence Day. His inclusion on the coin immortalizes his legacy and allows everyday citizens to carry a piece of history in their pockets. The reverse side of the coin bears the official seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP, symbolizing stability, economic governance, and monetary policy. The seal represents the institution's role in maintaining the strength of the Philippine peso, controlling inflation, and ensuring trust in the financial system. The metal composition of the 2014 5 Piso coin is nickel-plated steel, chosen for durability and cost efficiency. This change from earlier bronze or brass compositions reflects the country's adaptation to global economic trends in coin production, where cheaper but strong metals are preferred. The 5 Piso denomination itself has gone through significant transformations over the years. Earlier issues of the 5 Piso were much larger, with the 1975 Flora and Fauna series featuring plants and animals. Later, the Ng Bagong Lipunan ABL series in the 1970s to 1980s carried the new society's political symbols. By the mid-1990s, however, the BSP standardized coin sizes and designs, giving the 5 Piso a more modern appearance and aligning it with the rest of the coin family. The 2014 coin, while part of a widely circulating series, gained importance as it was among the last issues before the Philippines introduced a completely redesigned new generation currency NGC coin series in 2018. In the new series, Emilio Aguinaldo's portrait was replaced by other national themes, meaning the 2014 version represents the final years of his presence on Philippine coinage. From a collector's perspective, the 2014 5 Piso coin is common in circulation, but it becomes significant when preserved in uncirculated or proof condition. Such coins, especially when kept in mint state, are sought after by numismatists documenting the evolution. 5 Piso coin has always been a fascinating denomination in Philippine currency, and the 2014 issue stands as one of the most memorable as it was among the final years featuring General Emilio Aguinaldo before the major redesign of 2018. To truly appreciate its importance, we must explore not just the coin itself but also the journey of the 5 Piso denomination through Philippine history. The very first 5 Piso coins appeared in 1975, during the Flora and Fauna series, a time when the government wanted to emphasize the Philippines' natural wealth. Those coins were much larger than the 2014 issue and depicted national plants and animals, reflecting pride in biodiversity. But as times changed, so did the face of the 5 Piso. By 1982, the denomination shifted to bear portraits of historical figures, aligning with the Ng Bagong Lipunan coin series under President Ferdinand Marcos. It was in the 1995 new BSP coin series that Emilio Aguinaldo's portrait was permanently placed on the 5 Piso. This was a significant choice because Aguinaldo's leadership in the Philippine Revolution marked him as a symbol of freedom and independence. By having him on the 5 Piso, the coin linked daily transactions to the heritage of independence, making every payment a subtle reminder of the nation's struggle and triumph. 2014 5 Piso coin belongs to this important series. The obverse side shows Aguinaldo in profile, with his name engraved, ensuring his contribution to the nation is never forgotten. This design also reflected a push in the late 20th century to honor revolutionary leaders on money, as a way of keeping their memory alive for younger generations who might not study them deeply in school. On the reverse side, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP seal is engraved. This seal itself has a deep meaning. It features a gear for industry, a three-star and sun motif for unity and independence, and the eagle symbolizing strength. For the 2014 issue, this was the updated BSP seal adopted in 2010, giving the coin a modern identity while still retaining tradition. Another important aspect of the 2014 5 Piso is its material composition. Unlike older coins made from heavier bronze or brass, this one was minted in nickel-plated steel. This was both an economic and practical decision. As the price of metals rose globally, the BSP chose a cheaper but durable material. Nickel-plated steel resisted wear, making it suitable for daily circulation, and its shiny silver appearance gave the coin a sleek, modern look. Culturally, the 5 Piso coin also became symbolic in everyday life, because it was larger than the 1 and 25 Sentimo coins but smaller than the 10 Piso. It often became the coin most associated with public transportation, vending machines, and daily small transactions. For many Filipinos in 2014, the 5 Piso was not just money but part of the rhythm of ordinary life handed to jeepney drivers, sari-sari stores, and marketplaces. The historical timing of the 2014 Filipino laborer. By the time the Philippines gained full independence in 1946, the 25 Sentimo was already an established small denomination in the national currency. The Philippine peso underwent several design changes in the mid to late 20th century. In the 1960s, coins were still quite large and often made from more valuable metals, but inflation and practical usage gradually pushed designs toward smaller, lighter coins. The 25 Sentimo became a staple for everyday transactions, especially in public markets and transport fares. 1995, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP launched the BSP coin series, which included a brass-colored 25 Sentimo featuring Juan Luna, the famous Filipino painter and revolutionary. This series became the backbone of Philippine coinage for nearly 2 decades. But by the early 2010s, the coins had begun to lose their luster and were prone to discoloration, making them harder to recognize. In the early 2010s, the BSP began research into a new generation currency and GC coin series. The goals were to the 2015 25 Sentimo introduced a stylized Philippine flag set on the obverse, replacing historical portraits. The year of minting appears below, with the denomination boldly stated. This design choice reflects modernism, but still ties to the 1896 Philippine Revolution, whose spirit is embodied in the 8 rays of the sun. The reverse design places the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas logo at the center, signifying the institution's role in safeguarding the economy. Surrounding it is the inscription, Republica ng Pilipinas, reaffirming national identity. Unlike the brass-bladed steel of older coins, the 2015 version uses nickel-plated steel. This change gives the coin a silver appearance, extends its lifespan, and makes it more resistant to tarnish from daily handling, important in a tropical climate like the Philippines. At 20 millimeters in diameter and weighing 2.5 grams, the 2015 25 Sentimo is light, yet distinct enough for tactile recognition. The smooth edge is a practical choice for small denominations, differentiating it from larger coins with reeded edges. 2015 inflation had reduced the coin's buying power, but it remained crucial for exact change in jeepneys, tricycles, buses, and sari-sari stores. For commuters and small vendors, the 25 Sentimo still helped round off transactions. When first introduced, the 2015 25 Sentimo and its NGC siblings drew mixed reactions. Some welcomed the clean, modern look, others missed the portraits of national heroes. Over time, however, the public adapted and the coin became part of everyday commerce. While it holds little numismatic premium today in circulated coins, the 25 Sentimo coin from the Philippines, minted in 2015, is a small yet fascinating piece of modern Filipino numismatic history. It belongs to the new generation currency coin series, a set of redesigned coins released by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas BSP to enhance security features, improve durability, and modernize the nation's currency. By the early 2010s, Philippine coins from the 1995 BSP coin series had been circulating for nearly 2 decades. Over time, many coins suffered from wear, counterfeiting attempts, and reduced public recognition due to tarnishing. In 2014, the BSP began introducing the NGC coin series in phases, and the 2015 25 Sentimo was part of the initial rollout. The front of the 2015 25 Sentimo coin prominently features the stylized Philippine flag's sun, an iconic national emblem with 8 rays representing the 8 provinces that first revolted against Spanish rule in 1896. Above it is the denomination, 25 Sentimo in bold lettering, with the year 2015 at the bottom. Unlike earlier series that carried portraits of Filipino heroes, the NGC coins embraced a modern minimalist design, symbolizing a forward-looking nation while honoring traditional elements. On the reverse, the coin bears the text Republica ng Pilipinas encircling the upper rim, along with the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas (BSP) logo at the center. The BSP logo reflects the country's monetary authority and its commitment to economic stability. The 2015-25 Sentimo is made of nickel-plated steel, giving it a silvery appearance and making it resistant to corrosion, an upgrade from the brass-colored earlier versions. It is small and lightweight, with a diameter of 20 millimeters and a weight of 2.5 grams. Economic and circulation context. In 2015, the Philippine economy was experiencing steady growth with increasing demand for small denomination coins for public transport fares, small retail purchases, and traditional markets. However, inflation over the years meant that the 25 Sentimo had relatively low purchasing power, often used in combination with other coins, rather than for single transactions. While not highly valuable in terms of face value, the 2015-25 Sentimo holds a certain cultural charm. Many Filipinos recognize it for its simplicity, and coin collectors appreciate it as part of the first full, modernized coin series of the 21st century in the Philippines. Since it is still in circulation, most 2015-25 Sentimo coins hold only their face value unless they are uncirculated, in mint condition, or part of an NGC coin set. Over time, pristine specimens, especially first-year mintages, may gain modest collectible value. The 2015-25 Sentimo marks a transitional phase in Philippine coinage, bridging the gap between traditional designs featuring heroes and the ultra-modern 2018 NGC Enhanced Coin Series.